Stan, do you hear that? Well, I think that's Brother Jack, everybody.
It's a Raven. What's happening, Raven?
Hey, Brother Jack, how are you, man?
I'm doing good.
How are you this fine Sunday evening, sir?
I'm fantastic now that you're here, or now that I'm here. Are you here?
I think
or
I'm
am
here.
I there?
Well, I'm here.
The internet.
I'm here and you're there, but we're here together, so we're in our own space, I guess.
I feel it. I feel the presence of the Raven.
We're always in our own space, but usually there's no communication like this on Tuesday for happy hour or the no plan Friday.
Right.
I like it's no plan.
Every day is no plan Friday.
I don't think Hannibal from the A-Team would like that because he always had a plan.
No, he was my favorite, but
Murdoch.
Sometimes it's better to throw out the plan.
I like Murdoch.
Just go with it. Yeah.
Murdoch. He was the most sane out of all of them.
He was. He knew what was going on. He did.
Right.
Yeah.
I miss those. I like catching those on flashback TV channels and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
really good. That's the kind of stuff we grew up on, cut our teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. It still holds up.
Right.
It's still good.
So, I think we need to tell everybody why we're here tonight. This is...
Why are we here, brother?
This is Brother Jack's Jive session with the Raven here at the Rookery. I affectionately titled our Jive session, Waffles Are for Fancy Folks, and we're better than that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I agree.
Waffles to me are just like Common Core pancakes.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't get it.
We could do better. We could do better.
We do better.
Yeah.
You've done better.
It's got to be the pancakes.
Right.
It's got to be the pancakes. It's really the only way.
Right.
Yeah.
So for anybody watching us right now, Brother Jack let us use his pancake song that he wrote during the pandemic last year. See how that ties in?
What a coincidence. Yeah.
And
pandemic.
I discovered him on Facebook and went to his little jam live sessions every Tuesday and Friday on Facebook. We just started communicating, collaborating, and pancake making, spreading the pancake. But I wanted to give him a chance to kind of, see you how I see you on a personal thing and figure out, what makes the wheels go click, 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 click in Jack's head. So
they don't.
Stan and Viking Jesus and I, we came up with some questions. Are you into some questions?
Are they true or false?
Multiple choice. Go for C every time. Go for C.
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 Okay,
so
fire one.
Here's I'm loading question one.
I'm ready. One.
Okay, here's the first question. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I have them written down. Okay, the first question was, what was your inspiration to play music, and what led you to become the folk singer, storyteller, and pancake extraordinaire you've become today?
Okay. Well, like every young man, I started playing music for the girls.
For the girls?
That's it. For the girls, yeah.
Okay.
And then I got into folk music when it didn't work with the girls.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, what were you aiming for? What kind of music were you playing? What kind of music did you try out with?
Punk
rock. Really?
Yeah, it's like folk music, only you plug in. And I had to sell my amp.
Right.
Things happen.
So you said I'll just do acoustic.
So I switched from punk rock to folk music. It's really not much of a stretch.
Really?
Yeah. And then the rest is pancakes.
Similar chords and structures.
Pretty much. Content's about the same.
I always
punk
used
rock,
to.
It's a lot of drugs, and folk music, it's a lot of whiskey.
A lot of safety pins with the punk rocking too. A lot of safety pins. I was always into that, like a ripped jeans or a safety pin or a mohawk. Did you have a mohawk?
No.
Oh, dude.
I don't have any hair.
No, I mean then. Did you have one then?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I used to have hair. No, I never had a mohawk. I had long hair.
Yeah.
And then it's gone now.
You got to watch those long hairs.
Yeah, they can't be trusted. You get the hair and the pancakes.
Some of them will try to slip you the devil's lettuce. And
They can't be trusted.
next thing you know, you're planting annuals out in the garden and smelling like patchouli.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's hard to cover up the patchouli smell.
Yeah.
It is.
So
You got to use a lot of syrup to cover up the patchouli smell.
so girls led
Girls
to punk rock,
which led to
which
folk
led to
music and
pancakes,
pancakes.
and then here we are today.
Yeah, it's a sad tale. Behind the music, it's just a lot of late night tall stacks, blueberry,
You know,
some whipped cream,
all
real
all the
bad
huge
nights.
media outlets, when you make it big, they're going to pay us a lot of money for this interview.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'll
Behind
be
the
a
scenes,
triangle all
behind
the
the
time.
pancakes.
I'll be
Yeah,
triangling it,
yeah.
and I'm
I
glad
love it.
you have acoustics because I don't have to carry amps or none of that stuff.
Yeah, it makes it
You know
easy.
what I
You
mean?
don't have to lug all that stuff around. You just grab your tiny little ukulele and you're good to
Right.
go.
And I have my
Yeah,
harmonica. It's always travel friendly.
yeah,
Stan knows we
yeah. Just put that in
hoboed
the
last
pocket.
year.
Yeah,
I was a
I'm
singer,
with you.
so I don't lift.
Right, I'm with you.
I save it
I'm
for
with
the
you.
ladies.
That's right.
Well,
You
our
could
first
be a
question was
musician.
I like your responses on the first question. Are you ready for the
Yeah.
second question?
Oh, number two? I don't
Number
know.
two.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
should I make it more dramatic and I'll
oh,
emphasize the
speaking of
questions? Are you
number
ready?
two,
Speaking of
what
number
was that?
two, number
Yeah.
two. I don't know, just
Nice.
cheese. Okay, so number two, what gig or performance sticks out most for you? The moment that it sparked for you. That,
Um,
you know,
Probably this one because you
really?
see, I don't have a great long-term memory. I don't remember last week. So the most recent gig I can remember is pretty much this one right now, talking to you here right now. And yeah, I know I'm just kissing your butt because you're fancy with the everything. I don't know. I don't know. This is a pretty special moment. I don't know. I've had lots of gigs. They all run together. They're all, every one of them. You're all special.
Well, okay.
All
Well,
the
I mean,
brothers and
what
sisters
was
are
the
special.
gig that kind of rang true with you, and you said, you know what, I'm going to do, I want to do music, regardless of what you do for a living. You knew you were a musician. Because I pretended to be a construction worker before, but
Yeah, I've done that too.
and a cook and
And
all
it
kinds
didn't
of
work
things.
out too well.
Hmm.
I think for me, the thing, it's been a long process, and you
Always,
chisel away at it. You just keep
always.
chiseling, 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 and you play shows. And there was never one moment, but it's sort of as I've developed a community online, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, a big one too, man.
People send me messages. People send me pictures of their pancakes. You
And
know what I'm talking
themselves
about.
on the bathroom and the toilet.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean that goes with the song. It's nothing weird. It has to go with the song. It's okay. We
Remind
got a
me,
song about
remind me at the
toilets
end of
coming
these
out.
questions, and we'll go into that a little bit because that's important. That's a big thing
Okay.
coming up soon,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
soon, and I think
Yeah.
people really like that because it's
Yeah.
what you do is fun and it's simple.
Yeah.
Music doesn't have to be complicated. I mean, hell, look at me.
No.
I've been playing with the triangle for a month, and it's the
Right.
funnest thing. It's goofy and it's
You,
fun.
you keep it simple. I never expected, the songs that I think are throwaway songs. I write them for my kids when we're just
Right,
hanging out. And then people send you a message and say, "Hey, your song meant a lot to me."
right,
That's when I knew that I was doing what I needed to be
right.
doing. It's the
Especially
universe, brother.
when the kids dig it, you're like, it does it really matter that the adults like it because the kids are
Right.
jamming on it. You're like, that's
Yeah.
pure love, you
That's what
know.
it's all about. That's what
We get
it's
a
all
lot of that
about.
with Stan, just being around little kids like
Yeah.
him and the animals, and I'm like, what is it about
Yeah.
him? He's goofy. You're
Well,
like,
they know
he's
he can be
simple.
trusted.
He's
He can
simple,
be trusted.
right?
Yeah,
He's non-threatening,
he's not gonna tell the
semi-flame
secret.
retardant,
Yeah, yeah.
retardant in
Have,
more ways than one.
have you tested him?
He doesn't speak, so I don't
No.
know. He's given me a
Uh,
few hand signals. I thought he was like a catcher in his past life or something, but
yeah,
he's
right,
thrown some
right,
birds, and I'm like, wait a minute,
yeah,
man.
right, right,
Okay,
right,
well, so here's question 3, and it's pretty easy.
right.
where can folks find your music and your merchandise at? Where should they go online to get you?
Okay.
To see you, to buy stuff?
More like, that's like I'm a salesman and not just a pure artist.
We're all salesmen. We're all salesmen.
Right. I didn't know that we were going to tell everybody, though.
Well, I have to. No, you're not a salesman.
Brother Jack's Lost Cause.
Yeah.
BrotherJacksLostCause.com.
.com.
BrotherJacksLostCause.com. All one word.
Okay.
That's where my website is.
Mm-hmm.
There's links to all the music. You can check out the store there. We got some T-shirts and CDs. People still listen to CDs.
Coffee mugs too, right? Don't you have coffee mugs?
Well, we're currently out of coffee mugs.
Well, good. That's good,
I'm hoping. I don't know when the show comes out, but by the middle of May, we should have some new coffee mugs.
Sweet.
So that's coming back. We got lots of stuff over there. More stuff being added all the time.
Oh, yeah.
As we sell out of stuff and add some more stuff. But yeah, that's I'm on all the major streaming services. If you stream your music, you can search for Brother Jack.
And you're on YouTube, right? Your YouTube as well?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. Yep, we got a YouTube channel, Brother Jack. There might be more than one Brother Jack, but you'll know you're in the right place if you see this.
Right.
Right here.
There's only one Brother Jack.
Yeah. You'll know. You'll know when you get there. It'll be weird. You'll know. Yeah.
So so that's where they can. Did you ever? How did your auction of your journal go? Did you ever auction it?
It's funny you should ask. It turned out that nobody was really interested in that product. It was a songwriting journal. It was all the songs that I think that maybe it felt weird to buy something that personal, potentially,
That's history, man. That's history.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
That should go in like some kind of folk museum.
It's toilet paper, too. If you get hard up, you could use it if you, need to. You could always roll it up or something, too, if you run out of papers. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you need to do.
Well, that's kind of shameful.
Yeah, no, it ended up being one of those things that, nobody was really interested in. That happens sometimes.
Right.
When you're trying to figure out the world, sometimes you put stuff out there and it's a stinker.
Right.
It doesn't work.
But you have to test the waters.
Yep.
Yep,
you do.
Yep.
Sometimes you find out that it's full of sharks.
Right. I like sharks.
Yeah.
I like Jabberjaw. We talked about Jabberjaw last episode, I think. We talked about him the other day. Stan likes him too.
Nice. Classic. Yeah.
Yep.
Classic.
So here's something more in my neighborhood, neck of the woods. My question for you, I was curious about. So you're up in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Okay. I have some folks up around there in your area that are horror hosts, but who was the horror host in your area where you grew up? Did you have a horror host where you grew up? Did you watch?
No.
What?
I see Sven Gooley's on now.
Yeah. You didn't have a local host in your area?
But we didn't have a local host growing. No, I'm from the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
We had a lot of horror.
Right.
The closest thing to a horror host we had was somebody to take you around to the cemeteries in the area in the middle of the night and show you which ones were haunted.
Right.
That's the best we could do.
So you're saying we need to send one of our representatives to your area?
Yeah.
I'll get on that. I'll get a hold of the.
We need some representation. We had, to the best of my knowledge, we had no local. No.
I know up in your area there's several horror hosts. Penny Dreadful's in your area, I believe.
Okay.
She's really super groovy. Love her.
Okay.
My other winged brother, Octavian Hollow, is up in Massachusetts, I believe.
Nice.
I'm not. You'd think I would know more of who's up in your area, but I think there's a few people up in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But I just wondered if you saw anybody or any of that kind of thing.
No.
Okay. Do you have any?
That was not the best answer I could have ever given. That one went nowhere. Sometimes that happens.
Right. See, there's that stinker you're talking about.
I know it happens.
Stinker. Oh, I thought that was me.
No, it was me. It's the internet, but you can still smell it.
I never blame the cat. Everybody blames the cat. I'm not blaming the cat. Don't blame the bird either. Don't blame the bird. Um, so do you guys around Halloween? Do you have any traditions you do every year, or favorite treats or movies that you watch?
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So you got to stab the pumpkin and get the guts out and do all that. Especially with the kids.
Right.
They have a good time, and they like to carve it into a face that looks like me because that's fun. It's
Uh-huh.
scary. So we do the pumpkins. We dress up, do the trick or treating. So I'm going to be honest. My favorite, this is not real. This is just between you and me,
Okay.
Raymond. But my favorite Halloween special is Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. I know. I know. It's not.
Did we just become best friends?
I don't know. I don't know. I think we already were. But
I,
it's. I mean, I know it's not real.
right.
Scary. But it's my favorite.
It's my
You know.
favorite too.
And
I
it's a classic. It's a classic.
and
You know.
actually, on that note, with the Great Pumpkin in mind, I'll give a shout out to my brother, the Pumpkin Man of Fright Night Theater. He and I have done
Nice.
inductions in the Horror Host Hall of Fame, caused all manner of shenanigans at the conventions, and even made a few people question our sexuality. That's a real friend. We
Yeah,
made
that
people
is.
uncomfortable, and we're the kind of people, before we come into the party, our significant others have to tell us now, warn everybody about how we are.
Right.
We just let
Yeah.
it loose. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
That's
coming back
good.
out soon, but he refers to me as Linus.
Oh, nice.
Funny to see
Nice.
us. And I told him, I said, there's nothing better than growing up one day and becoming best friends with the Great Pumpkin.
That's
But
fantastic.
he's
Yeah,
awesome, dude. He's a big
that's
supporter,
like
and
a dream. That's a dream right there. Yeah.
he's got a show coming out soon. He's dealing with some things in his personal life that I won't go on here because we don't
Yep,
do
we
that.
all are.
What
Yep.
happens in the patch stays in the patch.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right. Especially if it's a sincere patch.
Yeah, but love Linus. Love the
Mhm.
Peanuts. I even have a
Yep.
T-shirt with Linus on it, sitting in the pumpkin patch, and it says, "He's coming.
That's
He's
right.
coming." The Great Pumpkin. So it says the Great Pumpkin's coming, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wear it
Uh huh.
periodically, not out of.
I can't wait to see it.
I'll have to wear it
Mhm.
more, and I try to wear different shirts every show, but wear the same shirt for whatever project we're on, so I might have to wash it in between.
Right. Right. I
Um,
understand. Yeah.
so we're showing Night of the Living Dead tonight, the George
Yeah.
Romero
Right.
classic.
Right.
Great, great,
Classic.
great. Black and
It's a good
white.
one.
Love
Yeah.
black and white.
Hmm.
Um, and we had a little video thing earlier, and I was going through different implements of defense and destruction
Ah.
for a zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
What would your weapon of choice be?
Uh, I'd have to go with the banjo. I really would because you can swing it around over your head if you need to.
Right.
You could throw the thing. You really could. It's like an axe, only it's more annoying.
It is an axe.
So yeah,
Uh,
I'd have to go with the banjo. I don't
Banjo.
think you could go wrong defending yourself with the banjo.
You could probably modify that banjo and strap a firearm to it of some sort.
Yeah, yeah,
Fully
I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah.
fully automatic banjo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I was thinking about zombies, Raven, and
Right.
I had a question for you.
Hey, you know what?
Um,
What
go
my
ahead.
choice would be?
Yeah.
Old Yeller.
Nice. Can't go wrong there.
No reloading.
No.
Drop it off a building.
Yeah.
Wing it.
Right. Right.
Hook 'em.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Build a
Can't go
structure.
wrong. Yeah.
But yeah, a friend gave me this, and yeah, that's Old Yeller.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there.
Right.
That's
You
a
thought
good
it was the
choice.
dog, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know they shot that dog in the end, right?
Oh.
Horrible.
Really?
Spoiler alert, we shot your
That's
dog because he's rabid.
terrible. That's terrible. So
Um,
I had another question
Okay.
about zombies because I'm not a zombie expert. I've only been attacked 3 or 4 times. But I was wondering, I have some friends that do a lot of hunting,
Okay.
like game hunting.
Mhm.
And if they're going to go out and hunt deer, they cover themselves with deer pee,
Yeah.
urine, to cover the smell. Could
Right.
you do the same thing with zombies? Not zombie pee, but like, could you, rub a dead body all over your your skin. You know, take some rotting corpse and rub it.
Oh,
up
to
on
mask mask
smell,
yourself
so
to.
Yeah, would that work?
Probably, but why would you want to do it?
I guess if you got old yellow, you don't need to.
And you know, I always thought there was something weird about those hunters. They're putting doe urine on them. Like, come on, man. What? Yeah, they think they're real cute until they get raped by about a 400-pound buck. Right? Yeah, go there, hunter guy. How's your butthole? Are you hunting? Yeah, I bet you're hunting for a proctologist now to sew your butt together.
I suppose that might not work well with the zombies either. It could have the opposite effect. It could really draw them in.
A bow would be a good weapon though, because it's quiet.
Yeah.
Or
you're right.
So what's in the future for your lost cause?
Well, you know, we've been in this. You might have heard there was this like global pandemic thing that happened.
I heard something
about that. I don't know.
that.
You might have been there. It was weird, but I lived through it,
right.
And everything was shut down. But now things are starting to open back up. So I'm really excited about, you know, going out and playing shows and playing music in front of real live people. I enjoy playing on the internet, and we're going to keep doing that. And
I enjoy seeing you every week. It's part of my week, man.
Yeah, like I think I enjoy playing live on the internet as much as I do playing out live. But it's going to be good to get the band back together and play some real live shows. We got a new single coming out on May 10th. It's about dying on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
It's classic, which, you know, we've had everybody submitting some videos sitting on the toilet we're going to make a big video to go with the new single.
Right.
It's called Where I Go. It comes out May 10th. And then we got a new record coming out later this summer called Busted Banjo. And it's a whole bunch of songs, dirty folk songs not dirty, like gritty.
Some
gritty
grit.
folk songs on the banjo.
That's the best kind.
You know, yeah.
They ain't got a little grit to them, they ain't worth it.
That's right, brother. You know.
What was I going to ask you? I forgot what I was going to ask you.
I can't remember.
I'm glad you can't remember for me, and I can't think of it.
Have we met?
Oh, I know what I was going to say. You know what? It tickles the shit out of me the most is, other than a feather in my underwear. But it blows my mind that when we segue in to your song for this episode, the whole world sees it, dude. The whole world.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's everybody.
And you know this will be on the Monster Channel, and I have to say hello, Monster Channel, from Raven and Brother Jack's Lost Cause. Now you got a face and a story behind the man who brought us pancakes during the pandemic and said, "Screw you, pandemic! I'm gonna have some pancakes and try to burn my kitchen down."
That's right. That's right. There's nothing like some pancakes to fix the pandemic. It's true.
I think pancakes will fix everything, except for maybe a bullet wound.
Yeah.
But if you're in the hospital and you got surgery, a pancake would give you strength to recover from a bullet. Yeah. There's something supernatural about pancakes.
It's the only problem. I've been thinking about it all day, and I don't think they're going to help in a zombie attack. I don't think. I mean, you could throw them, but it's only going to slow them down. I don't think the zombies will stop for the pancakes.
If they're meat pancakes, they would.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could throw some meat pancakes. That's not a bad idea.
I think normal people call them steaks.
Oh yeah, but I'd want to eat that.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So I've been thinking a lot about this episode and sharing this time with you here, and I am grateful, and it's wonderful that we're getting this to work. And you know, we can't run it into the ground, but if you want to, I'll leave it up to you. You can do a song here with me now, or record one and send it, whatever you think would be good.
I tell you, Raven, I was working on something a little bit earlier when you popped in on me here.
Right. I
was working on this song this afternoon. It's a little public service announcement about a zombie attack. Would it be okay with you if I tried it right now? It's brand new. I don't know how it's going to work out.
Stan's down for it. Yes, Stan, give him the horns. Stan's
okay
giving you the horns.
That's how it goes. I got my ukulele. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Whenever you are faced with a zombie attack, Grab yourself anything with which you can hack at their graves, because that's the only way. Grab a file hammer, sledgehammer, monkey wrench, a crowbar, flat shovel, round shovel, pitchfork, a dart, kitchen knife, Bowie knife, really any kind of knife. You might want something with a longer handle for obvious reasons, maybe broom handle with some duct tape.
Right. That's smart.
You can use your fist, but it wouldn't advise it. You can use a gun, but that would make you a great big wimp. You can do better than that.
Yes.
Use a 2x4 fire extinguisher, a busted off chair leg. Use a Christmas hammer, frying pan, or a sack full of marbles.
Hey!
There you go.
I
There's
didn't
a
even
lot
think of
more. There's a lot more. I mean, that could really go on for a long time, but that's all I got so far. I hope that helps people. If they're ever faced in that situation, the options are endless, really.
That is as good as the stop, drop, and roll when you're on fire.
That's true. Yeah, you know it. Yeah.
But in case if it's a zombie, when they're on fire, you don't drop them and roll them. You let them run around and burn themselves out like a candle.
Yeah.
To the candle.
Right, right. Just keep running, zombie. Keep running.
That's right. Run, you undead bastards. I have a deep hatred for the N-word and for free-range zombies. You know the N-word? Necromancers?
Necromancers, yeah. I'm with you. Can't be trusted.
Weirdos.
Can't be trusted.
Now, it's going to be awkward one day. I'm going to end up meeting a necromancer, and they go, "Oh, so you don't like the necromancy, do you?" And then I'm going to have to brain him with old Yeller.
Yeah. You're not going to have a choice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I don't know
can't
what
be
to
trusted.
do.
Yeah.
So we're...
you're limited. What are you going to do?
Right. Well, everybody, I hope that covered it for you.
Raven, I'm so happy to be on your show.
We'll just have to come back again and spot
fantastic.
it up.
I forget what you called this. Jive.
Oh, I called it. Let me check my paperwork here. This is Brother Jack's Jive session.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I got to be part of Brother Jack's Jive session. Although Brother Jack's Jive session without Brother Jack would have been less.
It would have just
interesting.
Been nothing. It would have just been
Jive.
Me talking to myself. No one wants that.
Yeah.
But
that's what I was doing before you called. I was just sitting here, pretending you were here, talking to you, but you weren't really here.
Were you
but
having
if you were, I would have said, "Thanks for jiving, Raven."
Thanks for jiving, jumping and jiving.
That's right.
If they knew us better, I don't think they would understand, because they don't realize we could jive until the roosters, cows came home.
Yeah, forever. I don't think there's an end to the jive.
I hope there's never an end to our jive, brother, because it's been great jiving with you and the pancakes. And you know what? We're just going to have to surprise them, and they're going to have to wait till this interview's over and wait till the intermission to figure out what song we're using from you.
Sounds good to me. It'll be a surprise. I like surprises. Unless it's zombies.
I could go somewhere with that, but I might offend people. I don't like those, surprise, you're not a lady. But you should know better. Don't drink too much, and let's not go too far. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't, because I don't care about that. And I don't care what bathroom you use, if you wear a skirt, pants, whatever. Wash your hands, be kind to others, and do something good for the world. And don't be, what was I calling them? A soapbox opera hero.
Yeah, I like that.
Don't want to gripe about it, but they don't want to do about it. But they want to make sure that you are doing something you're not supposed to do. So that's what I call them, the soapbox opera heroes.
Yeah, I know a couple of those.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're doing good, man, and I'm glad you're doing good. And
right on, brother.
I'm blessed to have you here with us and stuff, and we got to do this again.
Yeah, anytime.
There's always room for pancakes.
I love what you're doing. It's great.
And it took a pandemic and some pancakes to get it down, brother, but look at us now. We're doing it. I'm excited for what's coming up this year, and we're going to keep everybody informed and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just end this interview by saying thank you very much, brother, for all your contributions and help. We're going to surprise these kids here watching us tonight by watching the intermission, because we're not going to tell you what we're sharing here. You got to wait. It's a surprise.
You're going to like it.
It's a surprise, surprise, surprise. And with that being said, thank you, Brother Jack, and your lost cause. Tuesdays at 4 o'clock, and Fridays for a No Plan Friday at 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Give him about 4 minutes play either way, because we're always late.
Yeah, I'm always late.
But we got a good
1:33,
time.
Yeah.
Good live audience.
Yeah, it's a
Good
good crowd,
people.
good community. Yeah.
We got to shout out to all the live people in the
That's right.
happy
That's
hour.
right.
We love you, happy hour people.
We love you, happy hour.
Yep. You're ornery, and we love you. You're our people. And we love you, Aunt Brenda. Mwah. Love you, Aunt Brenda. She's my hero because she's a nurse. She is my hero, and I say sweet things to her. I didn't mean to make her cry, but she took it to heart, and that's good. But I didn't want her to cry, because I'm not going to be the guy that made Aunt Brenda cry. I'm not that kind of monster.
Yeah, I bet it's not the first time you've made somebody cry.
Well, not in a good way. Hey, I'm getting better as I get older. I'm getting gray. I'm learning. I'm learning. You got to watch them long hairs, man. Next thing you know, you'll be dressing up like you're in Halloween drag and trick-or-treating on weekdays in the summer. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where we're leading with this.
Hey, you need candy. You need candy, you get candy, you know?
But I'm really dying here trying to segue with you, brother.
I know. I'm not sure how to stop.
I appreciate you, brother. Much love, and we will talk with you again here real soon. Thanks, everybody, for waiting here and listening to us go on about our things and stuff and doings. And as always, word to your monster.